Very good morning. We're looking at the most important night of a 6th year's life. Yes, it's Debs season.
Obviously, it being about 5 years ago for us, we've got lots of great memories of our own Debs. But stylist Laura Jordan...
fresh.
All fresh memories.
Fresh in our mind.
Laura Jordan joins us now with some styles that'll work for 2019 debutantes. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
So, presume since we've had our Debs, as we said, 5 or 15 years ago, to now, styles have changed and very much Debs fashion is in keeping with the trends that we would see in the catwalk.
Exactly. So there is the traditional idea, obviously, of a long dress, so they tend to be full length. But in terms of cut, embellishment, colour, etc., it can change from year to year in terms of what's popular. Now, often you have a big selection in many Debs stores, but it's the students themselves who say, do you know what, these are the colours we like now because they're inspired by what's in magazines or what celebrities are wearing, etc. So that's kind of linked in. And we're really conscious that it's an expensive time for students, maybe starting college. So we're trying to be as budget conscious as we can be. And we've kind of selected styles this morning that allow for that as much as possible.
That's great. That's important.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Hannah is up first,
yes,
Laura.
Exactly.
What I like about debutantes now is that they all just kind of follow their own personal style. There isn't just a look like there was when I was making my Debs.
There's a lot of movement in terms of colour, embellishment, cut, and the shape of the piece that you may choose. So there's a lot of options, and that can sometimes be overwhelming. So what we have here, our first dress, this is from Marion Gale Boutique. This is in Donnybrook. We're going to start actually with the ears just to give a little bit of sparkle, and often you're looking at the sparkle as a kind of accessory to the embellishment on the dress. You don't want to go too big because it's about the dress in terms of the pieces that you are choosing to go with. This is from Rocks, Grafton Street in St. Organ. And again, you might want to have a gift for somebody in terms of a piece you might choose for the day itself. So this piece here is, again, good price point. This is from their kind of small range of capsule collection for purse-friendly pieces that they have in store. And then we have, I suppose, the pieces we go with it here is the bag, again, from Marion Gale in store, and the corsage. This is from Bath Lane Blooms in Phibsborough.
So that's the tradition now, to have the corsage on the wrist.
The corsage on the wrist.
The flowers will tie in with the colour of the dress.
Exactly. So you would, all you have to do is Wayne and his team in Phibsborough would ask for a picture of the dress and then work it in from there. And then again, we have the bracelet that goes with it, also just for that little bit of sparkle. And that ring which you see on the finger there is actually part of the bag. That bag again from Marion Gale, so you can accessorise in store if you wish, so that it almost looks like an extra piece of jewellery on the piece. So again, the full length that we see here, going straight down through, beautiful detail on this dress. She has a huge selection in store, in her store in Donnybrook. She does one-to-one appointments, which is important as well if you're looking for that individual guidance, and she takes
Is that
care of
strapless?
It is indeed.
Yes, yeah, okay. Can you put straps onto it if you wanted?
Yes, you could. You could just easily pop them in through here, or use some of the fabric from the stole that we have with it, or have them added in. So there's lots of options for that as well. Because it's quite heavily embellished, there, you can just see at the back there is some corsetry in the back of it. It does kind of sit, which is helpful because you want that bit of extra support so that you can feel that your dress is nicely fitted for a night of dancing.
So because it's September, October time, does any colour go summer and winter colours?
Yeah, it seems that we don't, otherwise we would all be in our berry tones or our black coming into the winter season. So it does seem to be kind of the brighter the better in terms of anything goes for this one night of the year.
Okay, and we're moving on to a really popular colour for Debs, blush tone.
The blush tone is really, really popular in that it's kind of gentle on the skin, and it has this piece here quite heavily embellished gently through it, so that almost the glitter just stands out against the rose gold that we see. So the first piece here, even with a little piece of jewellery, just something subtle. You don't want to overpower this dress with a really big piece of jewellery. And then down through it we have, again, our corsage, and this is a dress that just sparkles. It's even catching the light as we see in the studio. That's from Oh Hello Clothing. They're online and they ship to Ireland, to the UK, all over Europe also. But they have a very big selection if you're looking to find a piece online. And then our corsage, again, from Bath Lane Blooms. Again, it's just a question of asking the guys to come up with a creation that matches the ideas you have for your dress. And then our shoes from Vienna Shoes in Black Rock. Again, you go metallic for Deb, so you want a selection of your gold and your silver, and then see which works in best with the colour that you've chosen.
So there's an awful lot of sparkle. Your tip is then to go quite low-key on the jewellery.
Yes, I think if you go sparkle on top of sparkle can be a bit overpowering, so let the dress do the talking, for want of a better word, and just have a dainty selection of accessories with it.
Lovely. And our final Debs look for the moment.
So we have a red look here, and this piece here is, again, something a little more fit and flared. So starting at the top, we have earrings here from Rocks, again in Grafton Street and Stillorgan. And what we have there, just that you can see that they kind of gently just curve up the ear. You could wear them a lot. So again, we're looking at how do you purchase something even as a gift for a goddaughter or daughter going to the Debs, that is wearable again. And same for this small little solitaire piece that we have, the cubic zirconian silver, just in the center here of the neckline. And then going down through, we've got the fit and flare, so nicely fitted in on the waist, and then that volume giving that extra piece of drama. This is from the Gown Gallery in Liz Collins' boutique, which is just a couple of doors up from the main store on the main street in Gorey, and you can book an appointment one-to-one to find the perfect dress for you. And also, it's kind of a helpful idea to have someone there to help you guide through the choice, because there can be hundreds in a shop. And again, our corsage that mixes in with the colours that we have seen.
There's more structure in a dress like this, Laura, isn't there?
Yeah.
More weight and I suppose a little bit more support.
Yeah, so this would be good for someone who is looking for a bit of extra support, maybe has a curvier figure, etc. And I think that's important to keep in mind. Then we've got the shoe pieces here. Again, just that simple sandal to keep everything where it needs to be in terms of the little bit of detail. It'll stay on your foot. Nothing worse than shoes falling off.
Oh, the back is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Come back.
Do a quick twirl for us.
Thank you.
That is a wow
that's
dress.
Gorgeous.
It's just got a nice kind of finish at the back that just flows nicely. It is kind of that red carpet look, which goes
beautiful. Thank you so much, Laura. Looking forward to 3 more Debs
It's a lovely way to wind up the item. Thank you, Laura.
Exactly.
Thank you.